Taco is going to start to hold off the front of the bathroom's phone's already cleared inside of connector, so the 3 players toward B, 2 and A. Very passive strategy that Astralis has. Gives a lot of room for SK to get close. 2 players without armor. A straight shot. Fur is able to take down Glaive. I've got no noises, Henry. I'm not sure about you, but tough to tell. As Fur finds a second kill in Kjaerbye as well. He's going to swap over to the USP, back off the site, and immediately it's Boltz that has to hold off from the truck toward the back stairs.
Well, at this point, we have no kits, remember. And it's going to be the retake coming in from Astralis. 3 versus 5. Fur to open things up. He's been playing lights out Counter-Strike as of late. Get things going here. Just need that opening pick and then it snowballs.
So the 3 AKs carried over again for SK Gaming as Device gets onto the op early. A nice run boost gets Glaive in position, but with no smoke, and Boltz so far forward inside of Monster. His feet spotted quite quickly. Boltz follows up to find Xyp9x as well. Using only Taco on the approach, gives the site to SK to go 4-0. Smoke down heaven as well and a nade through.
This could be done already. This could be another safe call. You can see the kits have gone down. B bomb sites open, 4 on 3. They've got no positional control. They're falling back. Such a difficult round, and that's amazing from Boltz. It's an aggressive start from Astralis, but nothing gets done whatsoever. They're getting absolutely torn apart here. The B bomb site especially is where all the action's going down. Xyp9x to try and recover the situation. He sits in the smoke, but he's got players all around him. Can he get anything done here? The pressure's mounting. He is behind enemy lines. There's one. The smoke down makes things very confusing. Xyp9x trying to save the round. It might be enough at this point, but it's a 3-on-2.
Xyp9x back out short tunnel found by Fallen. That's going to be the round gone, I'm afraid. Device with the AWP's got a tough decision to make because they've saved so many times previously. But even though he's at jungle and close enough to the site, good flash timing.
Here we go.
As he takes down Taco, he still has to make a decision. Bomb gets planted late. That'll give him more time without a kit to try and get back inside of the site. But
there we go. As he gets up there, trying to open things up. Most always would jump behind that APC and try and get information, then flash and take their pick. And we'll see whether the smoke towards the bank will give any sort of resolve for the SK side. A final execution coming in with 15 seconds remaining.
Good find from dupreeh. He went forward rather than back because he knew they'd lost long. There was nowhere for him to go. Coldzera's got to try and find him, but dupreeh's smart to the task, wraps around inside of bathrooms and finds the kill. That gives Xyp9x a chance, and now a chance overall for Astralis on the round. Fast to the site, but Fallen was posted and ready. Glaive takes Fur. Fortunately, it is just Fallen with the 8WP. Come on, you can't let him get that kill with the pistol. Kjaerbye will finally put him down, and finally Astralis pick up a round.
It's all down to dupreeh.
A very unfortunate occurrence as he looks away as soon as Glaive slides into his vision, or rather where he was previously posted toward, as Xyp9x jumps across the safe side jump to see what's going on inside of water, and it's Fur that's still close, but they'll get shut down with the smoke. Good find from Glaive therefore, because no smoke at Monster. That's the next approach. And now, with 5 players still alive, they're not out of this half at all. Especially because if they can bring back the money,
did you see that?
This round, it could be huge. I didn't quite catch it because I was looking at the money, but Xyp9x finds it through the wall.
Yeah, lines it up perfectly, like taps away, like knowing exactly where they are. That was really sick. If we can see that from his POV, I would love that. But still, it's going to be a 5-on-2 now. Fur and Coldzera up against it. They're certainly capable of winning these sort of situations. They'll try and do everything they can. If they can't win it, find 2 or 3 kills, limit the money for the future rounds, and that could be an idea. But Coldzera will drop, and it's up to Fur now to do the damage. He'll get 2.
Taco gets well and truly inside toward the drain pipe.
Yeah.
Smokes down as well on top of the ramp. He'll go above, but it's Boltz that leads the charge. He's forward and finds Glaive, trading back off of Taco. That gives him a chance to plant the bomb, and more importantly, he sprays through and finds Xyp9x down toward pit. He'll continue forward as well, but finally Device puts him down. It's down to a 3 versus 3, and Fur's already watching flanks.
No kits again, just to note. Astralis are going to struggle this retake. I assume there's one available on the B side. We'll go for a boost here. Kjaerbye's got to feel brave.
Much money too, by the way.
Yeah, it's interesting they haven't got a single one here, but still, we'll see where they can find the opening here. They've got the utility, the smokes, the incendiaries to buy them some space here as they make their final play. It's dupreeh coming in from Monster, has to open things up. Good HE grenade, but it might be too late. Fur and Coldzera have done the work. dupreeh's behind enemy lines. He can get the double spray down. I feel like they've got him locked down here. Should be a guaranteed kill on Fur.
One of the two. Even if he checks it, Glaive needs to trade it back.
Exactly, so it's going to be very tricky for him.
Ooh, that makes it more interesting though. If he's that far away, there's time to reset the aim, and Fallen now has the cross position covered. Molotov down, he doesn't check dupreeh. That's a benefit for him, but he still misses the shots on Fallen, who's posted toward Glaive, and even if he doesn't, Device thankfully finds Taco, because otherwise Glaive would have gone down to him. It's a 1 versus 4 for Coldzera. He'll walk in.
Done. Hold the crossfires now, you have the advantage, just try and hold on to it. Glaive adds to the total. That's the unarmored Fallen going down, and Kjaerbye probably wants to consider falling back at this point. He holds the connector. It's up to Fur to try and recover as he enters the bathroom.
Glaive sets with the smoke ready. Boltz has been phenomenal this game, but he'll have to step up. In fact, won't at all.
The bomb spotted that. Glaive might be able to find a kill here on Coldzera. Things will get a little bit dicey. There we go. There's the opening they needed. And they could potentially fall back and hold the A bomb side, but Fur is here to take them down. It's a difficult shot, though. That is not easy, and he might not come out on top there. He does eventually with the final bullet. 10 seconds, no bomb being planted yet, but the A site is relatively open. We might have a chance here for Kjaerbye. If he does get a plant down here, that'll be a success in its own right. He's done it. He won't win the round, but...
Tov. To go in to the ramp. Actually, excuse me, that is Toxic. I thought that was more to the left. I was going to say to cover off where Taco's transferred to, but it does get him out of position. It gives him a better angle on top of the mountain, though, as Coldzera finds one on the MP9 as well. That puts him at the sandbags to watch off. Keep in mind that Kjaerbye's still trying to work his way inside of the site. Taco's able to find him.
Yesterday, they get 16-4 by NIP.
Keep in mind the way Boltz is looking right now because he strikes behind. Glaive does spot him before he can get a full backstab, but he goes down and xyp9x thankfully trades it. Yeah, that's huge. That's massive. I mean, it's 3 teams in my eyes, although Envy again could slip in there, so maybe 4, but 3 teams, big teams in my eyes, battling for 2 spots. Astralis, NiP, Cloud9, and NiP now taking them down head-to-head's massive.
It's crazy. Well, it's Fur, who is also playing very, very well today. He'll find another frag 20 seconds down. The final commitment will come through. He can hear the footsteps. He reloads, trying to buy himself some time. And they might overlook him here. It doesn't even matter. He eviscerates one. And Taco chiming in. A quiet game. Avens made them look quite average today. It's going to be Glaive pushing for the smoke. He has looked good, to be fair. Glaive has had some fantastic moments as he opens things up once again. It's Boltz to recover. Coming in from the connector. And head towards long. Quite assertive this time, Astralis. Not going to be waiting around at all. They fully commit. And it's up to Fallen to try and shut them down. He currently holds towards the short area. And Device finds Boltz. That might be a safe call already, considering the financial situation. But it's going to be Coldzera to try and fight back somewhat here. Taco.
Oh, wow.
Good lord, this could be good.
I'm surprised he doesn't go for the bomber first. I think he was expecting that the bomber would be defenseless when he looked to be. Part of it. Flashing behind Kjaerbye when they go through. Interesting approach to it. Is Cold, sits on the ramp. It's dupreeh to trade it back. That's the kill they need. That opens the site. dupreeh can push forward. Fur can slip in behind, however, with the smoke on the bags. He's beside xyp9x. I don't think they realized Fallen found him anyway. But they basically rubbed butts as they walked by. Fallen now looks toward Monster Tunnel. With the bomb down, Fur. Still at a striking distance. Good find for dupreeh, therefore. Fast enough to respond. It's all Fallen. They know he was coming in from Monster, or at least the backside of the site, being either there or sandbag spotted, I think, both ways. I think Glaive saw him as much as he saw the other direction, and certainly that is...
Doesn't check it, and it's Boltz with low HP that pulls one back. It's Kjaerbye once again. He's low HP, and they're still going to trade. It's looking good. Fur now. This is the kill that really decides the round. He'll pick it up. Bomb goes down. Still trading. Device and xyp9x now make their way towards the A side. Still anyone's round. 30 seconds. Molotov's available. Coldzera, one of the absolute world's best, tucks himself in by the truck. Needs one kill here. Going down with nothing just won't be good enough. 20 seconds, final commitment, and they'll encroach on the bomb side now.
Cold waits in the denial position. Device checks immediately, but a headshot from the M4. Cold swings, and xyp9x down as well. It's overtime. An immediate peek to try and get Boltz to move, or is that going to be the smoke for the site? It's the smoke. So instead, Boltz is at the ready. Down goes Device. That's a huge problem. With long gone, Boltz will smoke himself off. He can focus on cutting off the site entrance itself by swinging back in. He arrives sooner than they expected. Somehow dupreeh, with his back turn, gets saved by Kjaerbye as Boltz missed a few crucial shots, and that's going to allow a bomb plant safely behind the truck. And unfortunately, Cold is... Oh, I thought dead. Not quite dead. But the round will go in the favor of Astralis, despite losing Device at long. Nice shot. He'll get a rotation back his direction after playing solo in the site for so long. Smokes down, execution potential in. It's Fur that's up close. He won't quite hug the wall. He wants to be slightly more aggressive. That gives up his position, though, and that gives Glaive the kill. Important kill as well. Astralis are looking to try and force this into extra rounds, extra innings, and Kjaerbye takes out Boltz. Fallen still lost in the smoke. Denying the plant. That's done it. Fallen's done it. There's no time to plant. Fallen's done it, but Cold, no, he hasn't. Cold has gone down. They just barely... Shots through. xyp9x able to get a trade, but Cold posted with the other op. He's inside of the site. He swings. Somehow stays alive. I thought he was going to hit that. So Kjaerbye makes up for it, at least to get it down to a 2 versus 2, and another round. Astralis desperately need bomb down on the deck. So Kjaerbye puts a Molotov to cut off the entrance. Fallen, or excuse me, a Boltz, excuse me, Fallen's actually coming around from behind with the AK instead, so he's going to be the next in line. Flash timing, Glaive's missed it! That's a big miss, that could cost them dearly. As Kjaerbye now has to sit in the ramp, exposed to either side, and hide, or try to, because he's flashed off butt shows, and Boltz knew he was there because of it. Another round SK not go through, as far as I can tell, with just an overtime loss. So they need to win. Fallen's going to make that almost impossible. This could be a 3-0 sweep for SK in the first overtime.
It's up to xyp9x, the clutch master in the connector. No real reason to push this far. Make him commit to the plan. You're up against xyp9x, who's just waiting for those mistakes to be made. Unfortunately, xyp9x does smoke himself out. That's not ideal. You can see him watching it and thinking, well, that might be my chance gone. But still time to work with here. He can wait for these smokes to dissipate. Fallen with the P250 in hand. He's played such an intelligent round here. Holding that playground, locking them down. Two stellar shots coming through. 30 seconds now is the final.
Remember, SK was dominant to start off their T-side against Astralis. It's overtime, they need one round. Boltz has one entrance. Good find back, therefore, by Kjaerbye. Doubly so, and Glaive. No assists on his second, as well as getting his own. It's Fallen left in a 1 versus 4, and I think Fallen knows it's not likely, but it is Fallen after all, and he's found one kill quick enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, time remaining here, and if he hits this shot, we might be onto something. Have to come through for them to deploy that. It's the barrels, and xyp9x with an interesting position here. He might have to go. They've walked past him, Matt. Here we go. This is going to be absolutely massive.
Wow.
The trigger discipline. He's got everyone in front of him. Has to nail all the shots. The first two come in. Can he find the third? He can't. Taco, but it might be enough. 2 versus 1 Fur to try and clutch this one out. xyp9x with the godlike play, and it is.
Taken down for free, essentially. They don't even have to get a repeat position onto him. Therefore, it's xyp9x that has to get above. On top of the smoke, finds the bomb. That'll slow them down on their approach, but not take it out of the picture just entirely. As the smokes give them access. Did someone just... I thought I saw Cold push through the smoke just in time as the flash went out, but unfortunately, Device spotted him. Doesn't matter. Boltz gets it back.
He knows there's an AWP there as well. 3 kills for Boltz. He might have just saved the round, and indeed, the game is dupreeh up and... The 2 versus 1 here. He sneaks through. That's an easy kill. Execution for Taco. The nade might do it, Matt. It certainly does. And he clutches that one. Flash to come through. That'll give him a chance to push the corner. Spots one. Doesn't want to fully commit. He knows how fragile they are right now.
Glaive swinging out. xyp9x with a kill already, and Device to follow. It's looking like it's all SK. No response. In fact, Fallen just sitting in the open trying to get it lined up toward heaven. And xyp9x closes up. CZ therefore drawn out, and Glaive's got to get into this picture and get immediately on the backside of his teammate. Gets a spray in the crossfire, doesn't go for the planter, and Fallen takes down Device. It could be the first T-sided round, or will it be? Because Glaive gets a kill back. He has a kit, no smoke to work with, and Fallen on the AWP has backed off. Glaive's trying to shoulder bait to see that he's not up close, but he's got to be more cautious and pre-fires the long angle. AWP back what he can by getting Kjaerbye on cross. It's the Molotov that is doing a lot of damage, but importantly, they get the bomb back in the hands of xyp9x just before he goes down to cold. Glaive gets the response kill. It's Boltz on 35. That Molotov now is very significant in how much damage he's lost. It makes things much easier, specifically for Device if he wanted to go to the pistol. He doesn't. 7 HP. He could hold this. He could hold this. Glaive's too far away. He's going to pull this back. It's going to go. No, he got off it. Realize the situation, but they won't overcommit to the rotation yet because Fur is still in good position, has the bomb down. We could be looking at a triple overtime as Fur goes aggressive once more, finds dupreeh, finally silenced by Glaive, but it gives Fallen all the opportunity in the world to fall to the site and find Device.
Triple overtime. And he gives it up, and that could be the round, but Coldzera fighting back with the AWP. He can't deny the plant for now, might go for the wall bang, but the bomb will be planted, and it's a 3-on-3 again. Taco had everything there.
Cold with 1 on the entry, but now has got to clutch this back with 2 ops. Fallen on the second one. He's the one with the kit as well. There's another one down to the site. Good find. Cold finds Kjaerbye over top of the ramp. Continues to get them inside of the site as he has the op to continue to contest with. But the shot back.
Bomb site. You take another frag there. Glaive through the smoke. What in God's name was that? 2-on-2. 50 seconds remaining. We do have 1 smoke available. It might not be required as xyp9x opens it up once again. Taco, bit of a nightmare here in triple overtime. 1 versus 1. Glaive versus Coldzera, the best performing players on the server right now. 40 seconds and Glaive with the advantage comes behind him, spots him. He takes this
to the bomb and get back over in time. They do have a chance. Good shot, Taco. This is entirely doable, but Fur thinks that the kills from Taco are enough to cause the rotation. They're not. dupreeh's got bomb down on the deck. 14 seconds, and it is done on that alone. If Fur had tried to rotate, I don't even know that he would have made it, to be honest.
Headsets are off, and the final kill.